Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. And today we're diving into the world of character design for your indie comic creations, where creativity knows no bounds. I bet you're wondering, why the heck is he showing old school Star Trek on screen? Because have you ever wondered how you could take your favorite iconic characters and give them a fresh, stylized indie comic makeover? Well, today we're redesigning some iconic characters from classic Star Trek, and we're going to give them a vibrant indie comic art style. So if you're a fan of classic Trek, or an artist and creator building their own sci-fi universe, stick around. This should be fun.
And I have been somehow whisked off the bridge and placed on the surface of an asteroid, facing the captain of the alien ship. Weaponless, I face the creature the Metrones called a Gorn.
Gentlemen, beam me aboard.
We can't, Captain. Transporter is out again.
Mr. Scott, 20 seconds to detonation.
Mr. Scott.
Captain's log, stardate unknown. During an ion storm, my landing party is beamed back to the Enterprise and found it and the personnel aboard changed. The ship is subtly altered physically. Behavior and discipline has become brutal, savage.
Come on, man. Classic Trek was awesome. When it first aired back in the 1960s, it was groundbreaking, tackling social issues, promoting diversity, not to mention igniting our imaginations. Characters like Captain Kirk, Spock, Uhura, they weren't just heroes. They were symbols of hope, unity, and adventure. But let's be honest, modern Trek doesn't hold a candle to the Next Generation or classic Trek. It's Star Trek in name only. It's really just content. The depth, charm, and magic of the original series or the Next Generation have all been erased. And if you're a fan of modern Kurtzman Trek, well, that's awesome, good for you. I'm just saying it's not made for Star Trek fans. But for me, I just wanted to pay homage to the originals. I want to reignite that magic I felt watching reruns of classic Trek when I was a kid by reimagining these iconic characters in a unique indie comic art style. But what exactly is an indie comic art style, you might be asking? Well, to me, indie comics are all about personal expression. And if you're an indie creator, then it's all about your ideas, your story, and your visual style. And while it might not be for you, I'm a big fan of Bruce Timm and that action cartooning art style. Clean lines, bold colors, and a certain fluidity that makes those characters pop. And just as importantly, there's a simplicity that is perfect for clear storytelling, visually appealing, and also efficient when it comes to drawing multiple comic pages. And to me, simplicity is a key component to indie comic character creation. Simplicity can rewire how we think about character creation, and it can lead to some seriously unique designs. You do not need to overcomplicate your designs to create something visually stunning. Here are just a few most popular indie graphic novels on Global Comix you can check out right now. Notice the art styles. They're not overly complex, they're efficient in their storytelling, but also visually appealing and as unique as the creators who designed them. As for my classic Star Trek redesigns, let's keep it simple yet stylized. And as you can see on screen, we'll start with everyone's favorite Vulcan, Spock. And while I'm going for a similar style to that action cartooning look that I've talked about before, I'm going for a more stylized, streamlined look for these designs. His calm demeanor and logical thinking are his trademarks. And I'll try to portray that visually in his expression, especially with those sharp eyebrows. And let's exaggerate those pointy ears. I'll make them big, sharp, and angular. And that should go with the overall aesthetic of this angular visual style. And of course, as the science officer, he's got to be analyzing everything with his trusty tricorder. But as artists, let's analyze this oddly shaped figure that I'm designing. And to do that, I'll reverse engineer his structure and shapes of his torso and body parts. He's got that wide upper body, thick arms, thick neck, small head, very action cartoony in style, but overall much more cartoony and more streamlined. Now let's remove the slight action pose and place him in a standard 3/4 front design pose so we can get a good look at his standing overall structure. For me, design-wise, it's always good to have a static standing pose to better understand the proportions, and it would allow you to easily rotate the character so that you know what the back view, profile view, and close-up headshots. And as I break down a mannequin figure for this version of Spock, he would look a lot like this. Very cartoony and very simplified. Exaggerated in a long, thin, cartoony art style. Pay attention to the simplified shapes that make up this figure. Here is his torso on its own, a simple triangular shape. And now let's look at his arms and legs and the shape of his head on their own without the torso. Notice again the simplified shape, the boxy head, the long, thin cylinders for arms and legs. Remember, when you're creating characters for your independent comic or your graphic novel, keep it simple, but keep it interesting. Remember, you're telling your story with your art design, not theirs. And if you want to get really good at designing your characters and understanding basic character shape and design structures so that you can put them into any style that you want, then download my superhero figure drawing ebook today. It's currently only $10 and your drawing skills and figure drawing designs will improve rapidly. You can also get it free by becoming a Patreon member, where you can access me and ask me any design or character question you have. And I'd love to hear from you. Links in the description below. And if you're not already, please subscribe to this channel and get more character design tutorials and indie comic information. Back to our designs, I'll start laying down some flat colors for Spock. And I'm going to keep the colors pretty basic, pretty flat, not too much blending. I want them to have a bit of an animation feel. But enough about Spock. It's time to have a look at Captain Kirk. Kirk should have a pretty heroic, angular face, a pretty dynamic action pose. He's known for his charisma and leadership. And in our indie comic style, we'll emphasize his adventurous spirit with a more exaggerated action pose. I love playing with this angular art style. There's so many different ways that you could take it. And yes, it's certainly influenced by the work of Bruce Timm, Shane Glines, Ben Caldwell, but there's always room to push it, exaggerate it, and make it your own, which is what I tend to try to do, especially with these designs. Now, let's take a closer look at the shape and structure of Kirk and build out a proper mannequin the way that we did with Spock. In the action pose, his torso is curved like this, but let's bend it back into a more standing pose and work out the shapes. I think he needs to be wider and a lot rounder than the Spock design. We'll continue with that big thick neck and small head look. I kind of like that. And we'll continue with those long legs as well. I think it gives it a really cool stylized look for both characters. And this would be the design structure mannequin for Kirk. A little shorter than the Spock version and definitely a little wider. But let's have a look at the two designs side by side. Very similar shape language and design style. I'm happy with this. What do you think? Alright, this video is getting a little long, so let's burn through the inking process and see what these characters look like together. And you know what? We're definitely missing a red shirt to go in this mix here. And I think Uhura would give the perfect feminine energy to these two. I've already designed her off screen, giving her a modern cartoony look, and I'll start inking her now. And if you want to see the entire time-lapse design process for all three of these characters, including the background, then that's available right now on my Patreon. So let me know what you think of this retro indie art style. Is it inspiring? Are you working on your own comic? Do you want to work with a style like this? And let me know if you want downloadable templates of these character design styles. Also, are you fans of old school Trek or maybe new Trek? Let me know in the comments. And what do you think of the final design for these three characters? Do you think I hit the mark? Do you think they're classic enough? Or maybe you think they're too cartoony? Let me know in the comments below. I try to respond to every question, every comment. And please consider becoming a Patreon member. You can start on the free tier and see if you like it. And again, it's a great way to support the channel and an excellent way to reach out and chat with me about your designs and your own comics. So with that, here is the final artwork. And thank you so much if you've made it to the end of the video. All the best, and I will see you in the next one.